Okay, that's working. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do today, well, I mean, it's been a while since I streamed firsthand, but what I'm doing today is finishing a project or a drawing. Not a commission, just a drawing. Anyways, I just need to do like two touches here. I need to for this drawing, I need to finish the shading of two characters, and then it'll be complete. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. Let me set this thing up. All right. Remember that sometimes the thing doesn't capture the movement, like it stops capturing. I should always check that out like every 5 minutes. All right, let's see. Where are we? Shit, I don't have my references up. Oh well. Just wait. Mm-hmm. What would that be? Yo. All right. Where are the color references? I think that's good enough. All right, let's continue. Let's begin. I've set up my references off screen. Okay, so I think I'll just start doing the shading on the hair first, like the other characters. Mm-hmm. Let's see. No. Is that a good color? They are vibrant. I think I'll live with that. Start with the hair. This is a hat. And also the light's coming from her northwest over here. That's where the light's coming from. Wait, let's begin. Ooh. I wonder how much shade this hat bears. It's been 40 minutes. Huh. Hmm. Wait, that, yeah, seems okay. Gonna make that sharper. Uh, that's not quite right. Let me see if the. Yep, we're still here. Actually, no, I should look at the other reference, see how to shade this properly. Hmm. So sad. Oh, it's gonna watch me like this. Doing some shading. Okay, if this hair is over this one, it has to be shaded from the direction of the sun. The usual. Make that boy pop out. Hmm. Anything happened recently? Okay, let me see the. Yeah, it's still capturing. Pretty good. Just focused here. I gotta finish this within 3 hours. Actually, don't really have a timer for this. Just I would like to do more stuff. 3 hours would be the limit here. I mean, it's just shading. Should be that hard. Think. Oh, yeah, it's not. This is the only image. This character. Now this image is pretty big. We'll get to that later. Mm, shade the back of it as well, since sun's coming this way. Maybe this I could have more shadow. But I don't want to make it too much like this because it just doesn't look good. Mm, get that. Got that thing up. Sheesh. I feel like it needs more. Thing is, how much of this should be shaded? Yeah, I've been drawing a while, or a long while. Still can't get a hang of this. How physics should work. Shouldn't this be? Fine. Also, this side also be shaded. Let's see it. It's okay, I guess. The only issue is if I shade this all dark, because of course she's behind the sun or facing away from the sun. It should be shaded. It's just I don't want it like all to be too shaded, or else she's gonna look pretty dark. Oh my god! No predictive stroke. I'm gonna get stroke at this. Jeez. Also want to keep some highlights up here. I wouldn't say highlights, just the lack of shading. Yeah, I'm listening to an entirely different song. You gotta keep that DMC free music out there. Unless I can find a cover of what I'm currently listening to. Anyways, we are 2/3 through the hair. Well, the shading of the hair. That is. have to do everything else. Also the shine. Oh yeah, did I ever mention what was the topic of this picture? It's Pokemon. Well, not any Pokemon, a specific branch of it. Specifically, the branch of Moemon, where they make the Pokemon to girls. I still find that a little, well, something. Yeah, I'm the artist here. I'm not the designer. The designs are pretty cool though, so that's why I'm drawing it. Now, I'm just here to finish this image. So how would the shading here go? Because I want it to be highlighted, but I don't want it to be like not make any sense. I just do this, I guess. Yeah, the shade rest going up. And then when we're done with this, I'll do the hair shine. Well, I want to say shine, but it's like the way whoops. The way Pokemon does their shine, like I don't say Pokemon, just a certain art style. Oh wait, this is also part of the hair. This part. You think I should put some like I don't know, sharp lines over here, indicate that it's hair. But maybe not. No light goes through here. I don't need to worry about that. There we go. Let's do the. How does the shine on the hair when the hat's covering it? I mean, the shine's gonna be like over here, going in a way around like that. Let's get the color, shall we? Which is one hue above, and then lighter by I think a few. I think. No, wait. Let me see. This is the hair color. Oh wait. My reference literally has the shine color. I should use that. So gotta keep it on circle point. The style I'm copying. No, this aligns with the. Oh wait, that's too round. Hmm. So need yeah, why not? Put a shine wherever you can. Make sure it's following the arc and the hair. So and also all the small dots go to the right, since everyone's hair small dots of their shine goes to the right. To keep consistency. This line straight. Something's wonky about it. And I think that's it for the. Nope, actually, gotta shine at least this part because why not? Needed to be another shine on the other side if she wasn't in like a specific direction away from the sun, and we'll have a third one here, just a small shine the hair. Like on the out curve, like this. Is it still? Yep. You would say maybe. But yeah, that's the hair shine. Next is the rest of the. Damn it. It's time to work on the Skinner clothes. Hmm. Hmm. Shit. Let's do the skin. We do one hue if it's shade, one hue down, and then a few are on the reasonable. Maybe a little darker. Reasonable still. Let's start with the face, shall we? Let's match the still on the same layer, mind you, because I'm very lazy. And the last thing I want to do is scroll down 100 layers. If the only time I want to do that is if I'm making a VTuber. If that's not the case, I don't want to scroll down hundreds of layers. It's awful. Awful experience. I don't want to shade it too much because well, you don't shade faces unless you want to make them menacing. Because it's just gonna look menacing if you shade them too much. It's just how it is. Looking okay. So should get the predictive stroke back. I'll need the computer to adjust my wonky lines. Yo, okay. You don't want too much shadow, but that's where the sun is. You gotta keep it shaded. Well, not too much though. Where'd my eraser go? Beep, 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 beep. Should we make the shade go all the way to her chin? Wait, I'm also lacking the called the eye socket. Uh, maybe I should draw that. The upper eye socket, usually above the. It would be depicted above the. Yeah, let's say just do the shadow on the chin. I probably draw that. I mean, implement it. Where'd my eraser go? Get a little sharp. Hmm. The fuck is this? I failed this. To get things on the same layer, just boop, it's fixed. All right. Technically, the whole since the whole neck is behind the hair over here, so no sunlight comes from here. No sunlight will come from here. It'll only come from here, or the reflection of the floor, which is not that strong. So I don't think I need to have any like maybe I can have like a highlight on neck, the neck bone, but that's about it. I don't need to really worry about shading. Well, not shading it. Maybe like make it sharp. That's not sharp. My eraser. We will make a sharp over here because the line is here for a purpose, and its purpose is to indicate Autonomy. Autonomy. Anatomy. There we go. Beep. Yo, I made everything else pixelated, but that's okay. Because Pokemon's pixelated to begin with. That goddamn Switch and DS don't shine that great. So, and we can like make the shine a little less and also more towards the front and less towards the back because there is no sun there. Also has to be like a flat to register the chin shadow going this way, as you can see. Uh, yeah, that works. If I had another layer for well, I mean, another layer of shadows of either darker or more middling shadows, probably implement there. But this is a one layer shading, so I don't want to do that. Okay, let's draw those eyelids. Why do we need the eyelids? I don't know. Anatomy. You don't really need it, but it's not bad to add it. You know, like a more curved, but like reasonable. Okay, let's put in the shadow over there. That shadow would be upwards because the floor does reflect light, as it should. And also, you don't want to put too much shadows. This one's already under a shadow, so you don't need to worry about it. And then the nose. Oh yeah, since the only light's coming from here is the light reflection from this direction and the reflection from this direction from the floor. How would the nose shadow be? It would be sideways, right? And if sideways, it'd be this direction because the sun mainly comes from that direction. I guess it's fine because like I could do no. I mean it works, but that would intend that the light is partially coming not upwards but downward, which it is, but it's not really downwards for this direction. So make the shade this way, even though there's a reflection of light coming from that direction as well. We could. Okay, let's do the undershadow. It actually looks better. Get some liberties. Just the fact that she's looking downwards. Does she need shadow on her lips? Yeah, why not? Not too much. Don't need a shadow there. Okay, that's shadows done for the face. Let's continue going downwards. How much did the shadow encroach the shoulder part? Yeah. At least enough, I guess. As in most of it. But not all of it, because like I said, there's still light reflecting from the ground. As physics? As light would do. I don't want to like emphasize her collarbone too much because, well, it's not something you do to someone that isn't well off. She isn't. She's just a trainer, and I don't think you play as a buff trainer. So we'll keep that there. This line right here emphasizes shadow. That's why I put it there, so I know what the shadow line is. I mean, I really didn't need it, but why not? Anything funny around here? I don't want to shade that just yet. Hmm. Is there just gonna be no shadow here? Because technically, you could say that the hair is covering it, but you can also say that the hair isn't covering it with this perspective. The light coming in from this direction. So let's shade the rest of the hand on the obvious spots so I can see how much I probably need to shade the other side, or I need to at all. This don't need for that much shade. Hmm. This is fine. The shade mostly comes from this direction because I'm explaining the shade. But then that is what I'm doing. Shading. Very focused. Very, I won't say in the zone, but just drawing something real. Well, I mean, at least something that's like almost complete. So I don't need to worry about whether or not it looks good, if I should continue it or not, if it's a failure to continue it, because it's not. This one's actually pretty good. Okay. That part looks a little funny. Just cut that off. That. Yeah. I think we can paint bucket this. No. What has failed me? I have failed me. There we go. Not the best. Not the best arm shadow. Let's fix this up a bit. Hmm. We don't need it that round. Not packing any beef. So maybe the shadow's a little too straight. Yeah. We got a eraser. Let's embellish it. I mean, okay. Still a bit straight, but it's fine. Next, her hand. Don't need to draw the fingertips here because, well, I mean, fingernails. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I don't feel like it, so I won't. Pretty much. Making the outlines on the fingers to make the. Wait, is the shadow supposed to be in that direction? It's not coming from this way. This one makes sense. These ones are making a little less and less more sense, but not that bad. Gotta shade the other side of the fingers as well. This is under the light, so. We don't want to like. I can't shade this part anymore because. It kind of looks weird if they do. Shine's coming from this direction. This one has. This one's okay. This one is. That's just fine. I guess that's it for now. We got more detailed hand. Let's do the legs. Yeah. Get it. Fuck. Okay, so we gotta follow the curve of the skirt, and also we have to follow the fact that the other leg is in the way. It would. I don't know how this would go. It would go like this, but as you can see, there's something going on here, so I should get enough. And the side's fully shaded because we're away from the sun. Let's encompass everything so we could do a good old mm, good old paint bucket. Connected. Singing off too. Oh wait, before I do the paint bucket, I gotta snare this spot. Shouldn't it be shine here? Yeah, we'll do that later. Nice. Now I have to shade the other leg, this part, because the sun's coming from this direction, as usual. But how am I gonna do that? Ooh. Hmm. No, I don't want to make it too dark. Fuck. This is like the edge of the ankle, which usually always has shadow. Seems reasonable. These lines. And then I'll do like an eraser pass on the left side of this leg. Indicate highlights because I don't know. Well, that's if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, then well, go fuck yourself. So let's fully cover this side. I'll try the highlights thing after I've fully shaded this. And also, I shouldn't bucket it until I've done the other side as well. Because the more you bucket one thing, the more pixelated it becomes. Let's see if this is working. Yeah, it's working. Okay, how am I gonna do the other side? Let me see that. Oh, I don't know if it actually should be this shaded. Let me actually let's test it out. Not that. Fuck. Hmm. Is it too shaded? Yeah, I feel like it looks too much. Let's shade it a little less. As in just do like about 1/3 of that. Let's erase the rest. Where's the okay. Bam. I still have to shade the back of the knee part because I don't know. You just do that. That's just normal. to shade this back part over here. All right, let's finish the other side first before we shade that. Do the same thing on the. Wait, should it be the same? No, it should be a little lighter. So not as big as, not this wide. Be a little less wide. Can I get my curved line, please? Thank you. Okay. Wow. Wow, another straight line. Enough with your straight lines, please. Okay. The hand leaves a shadow, thus I have to incorporate that after I've fully covered the side without bleeding into the outskirt of the black line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do this part. There should also be like an incline of line or shadow on this side. Like it gets bigger the closer we get to the left side. And for this, reasonable. Okay, so I have the eraser, not that one. Oop, okay. Paint bucket 2 sides, and then we'll finish this. 1, 2, bam. Wait, it's not. Realize they're not connected to each other. Anyways, that's the shadow for you. Probably do some the highlight part by erasing it. Let me check that out. See if it's any good. No, I think it's okay without it. Not bad. So that's the shadow of the skin of the trainer. Next thing I'll do is the shadow of the clothes, I guess. Do it. Is this the color? What about all that shit shade? Still on the same layer though. Nice. Awful. My issue is since I didn't outline which specific side is the end of the chest here. This part. Where does it go? Is it like this? Actually, it's not bad. But I want to follow the conventional line over here. So that would be, yep. That kind of looks weird. Maybe not follow that line. It's even worse. God damn it. I mean, it's the shadow. This isn't necessarily like the shape of her chest. It's just the shadow of it, so I can like encompass downwards because that's how light works. Make it look, dare I say, bigger, but not really, because it's just the shadow. Whatever blocks light is what I'm shading. Not bad. I gotta shade the back as well, since especially the back because the hair's covering it, so we actually won't see that curve for long. The back she's on a weird twisty pose, making the shading a little unorthodox. Hey, also this shade color, the same color as this thing. Great. Right, it's been 40 minutes, and I haven't really progressed that much. Hmm. We'll get there. We're getting there at least. Okay, so with this line, this is like, it'd be better if this was a sharp. Where is my... Okay, so with this line, it would go like this. So that's kind of where I'd have to start at the end of this like lace here with the belt. But I also have to encompass the shadow of the bag, this belt, and the other character's hand. Don't need to shadow this finger because it's a bit too far from the clothing to cast a shadow there. This hand, though, is directly on the t-shirt, so I have to... I'll deal with it. I should remember where the shadow's facing, or the light's facing. Yeah! Nice! Very simple, but I like it. There's nothing, there's no reason to have any like outer shading here because that's not kind of how clothes work. I mean, I could do it if I wanted to, but it doesn't make any sense. Wait, is the shadow supposed to be the... No, it's supposed to be on the other side. Because it's the sun is. There we go. Oh yeah, I also have to shadow this side. Shadow, emphasizing her head shadow and the hat. This kind of looks weird. I have to make this a little more linear. It's weird how this has shadow, but this doesn't. Oh yeah, also I have to remember. I'm supposed to have an effect here later. But it's later after I do the base shadow. So this color would be a little more hue to the right for the shadow of the arm band here. Got it. The shadow going from this direction or from this direction? From this direction, right? Yeah. Gotta be. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Okay. Mm-hmm. Next part, shade the... Is it visible on the cam? Yeah. Still pretty good. So, let's do the skirt. Very plaid color of red. Do that. Oh, a little too red. And then a little down on hue. This is the color of the shadow, I think. God damn. Start with the top because the top should just be shadow by default. Or shaded by default. There's no need to shade the thing going upwards because it's not like it's round or anything. It's pretty flat. Oh yeah, since we're back here at the part with the hair, I think I can actually shade this side because also yeah the bag. Actually, not the bag is nowhere near this. It's just that this part is well more under her hair than the other side, so I think shading this is reasonable. Next, we've got. Don't want to shade this part too much because uh, god damn it. So should that whole skirt part be shaded on the edge like this? Should it? 'Cause that's where the sun's coming from. Once we get to this point, the hair no longer stops the sun coming at it. But this side though, we can shade this part. Wow, bleeding into the other line. Oh, thing is, how much of the shade do you have to encompass the skirt? I mean, I'm the artist, I should know. So, like this. I guess that's reasonable. Oh wait, we already have the shade color here. God damn it. That's fine. Just say that's like the underskirt under the skirt's color, a little different red. Wait a second. Just gonna set up something. All right, we back. So, how will the shading here go? This thing is like going upwards as it does. Not that bad. This line seems nice, but I don't know how am I gonna encompass it. Do this. Mm, wow. Son of a bitch. It doesn't go like this. That's not good. Do shadows work like that? Let me see. Oop, let's set this up. That good? Yeah, it's not that bad. Just needs a little more, like this part. It has to connect somewhere. It has to go somewhere. This line over here. Did you see it? Uh, Connect this to the other side skirt. Actually, we don't need to connect it. It just has to be a little more curved to the left, so we can have another line coming from that direction, but not touch it because something about touching it won't make it look good. Hmm. Is it looking good? Is it? Yeah, it's better. I need to just add the shadow on. I should add more shadow here, and then shadow on the side over here. Okay, that looks weird. I think we ended over there. Also, we don't have our predictive stroke on. So, this part should be shaded as well. Did it? No. Makes it worse. I shade this part. Emphasize the rear end a bit because we're lacking shadow, that's why. Mm-hmm. Like I say, reasonable. Now, damn my eyes. Looking at red all day. Well, not day, all last 10 minutes. Okay, let's do the bag. Let's get that back, baby. Ooh. That's an okay color. No, I don't want to like have a color that contradicts the color of the other character, like it getting too close. I guess it's far enough. Maybe we can make it a little darker. Yeah, it's good. Let us continue. The shadow comes from the left. You don't want to make it too deep though. There we go. Make the shadow come from the left. Yeah, this part we can open it up. See as if like this thing is eating at the belt over here on this point, going downwards. Also, since this thing is more well closer to the hand, I'm gonna have to emphasize the shadow of the hand here. Hmm. Get proper straight ass lines. Okay, be careful not to bleed into the hands. Also, to keep the ratio of shadow to unshadowed belt reasonable. Yeah, what is this? Oh, that's fine. Colors melting a bit. Like that. Oh yeah, since it's like going downwards, I have to the belt thing is going downwards. I have to do, like, do with this because yeah, like that, something like that. Damn, it's great in it. Hmm. I get to this point. This is the upper part of the bag, facing upwards. We can shade this part where the flap is, but I'm not sure about this part. What do we do with it? Just leave it be. Also, does the shadow fully engross the side of the bag like this? Oops. Too much undoing. Yeah, should this like fully engross this or not? Probably should. Maybe. I think something's wrong with this bag, but that's okay. Okay. Now let's do the the flap's shadow, but not all the way because the sun's that direction. Nice. Now I have to shade the underside of the belt of the bag here. The underside. All of it entirely, because why not? Let's head for paint bucket time. Nice. Okay. Reasonable. Now let's shade the flap of the bag. Mm-hmm. Don't need to shade the whole thing because, well, it isn't a regular shape. The thing is, I probably should like do some sharp shades around here to emphasize that the bag is, well, not flat, or as in, I don't know, it's not flat. More like this, but not like this because it's not clothing. It's just a bag made out of leather and stuff. Just a little bit of ruffling here and there. Also, I should make sure the lines are following the direction that the bag is going, which is like this. My layers disappeared. Where am I? Get back there. I have to make sure the lines are, yeah, going in this direction. Make the bag look like it has momentum without the need of drawing speed lines. This ain't a manga. Something like this. Give some, I think 2 lines? No, maybe I should make more. Like one line that goes straight across from this line right here. I want it to be like inclining or declining, or big to small, whatever that is. This line will go like straight through the bag and nice. Now the line. Oh, that makes it look good, man. That looks good. Not perfect though. Not the best, but like it's better than just being flat. At least. Let's increase the shadow on this side too. Maybe I did too much. I guess it's fine. It's okay. Better than just being flat. Also the bag, not just the flap, needs those lines as well. Another parallel line to the other line that I said I made. Parallel line this way. It's parallel to this thing. And not bad. Looking a little, I'd say sus, but there's nothing sus about this. All right. What's next? Oh wait, is that it for her? Is that it really? Shit. I mean, it's not to do like certain effects on her. But I should do the shine for now. The basic stuff first. Oh wait, I also should do the eyes. Do the eyes right now. Mhm. Just do the eyes. Ooh. You gotta see in your soul. I see directly in your soul. Shit. This predictive stroke isn't helping me. That's reasonable. Decent. Mm-hmm. Gotta figure out how to make this shade here without bleeding into the eye color like that. It's not a bad color. Wait, is it shade downwards? Or maybe not. I'm thinking too much. Alright. Maybe we should shade downwards. As like a half moon, crescent moon like this. Sloppy as it ever could be. Actually, I should start with the middle color first. Since mm, well, we already have the bright color here. Just rambling stuff while I'm drawing. It's not that bad. Okay, do the dark shadow stuff now. I feel like I can make the eyes better, but I should make it round instead. No reason to make it crescent moonish. Whoop whoop. Let's ruin the dark circling. Great. Not the worst. Okay, now let's do the shine. Also, let's dig in the eyes. So the light comes from the right side. We have the shine light coming from the right side. Bam. I want it to be a little not so big, but not so small. So we can't bleed into the skin because it is the eye's glare that makes this possible, makes the shine possible. Now, where is my airbrush? It's a little too much on the left side. It's like as if it was glowing. Looks still too strong of a glow, but okay, let's do that again, but a little less power. Also with no predictive stroke on. Like that's what's what was ruining it. Okay, it's a little better. Even though that's not much difference. Is there anything else that's shining on her? Oh yeah, this could shine. Where is my brush? Whoop. Shine right here. Get the one. Make it bigger. One, two. Nice. What's next? The shine of her skin, I guess. Well, I did say I was gonna do some effects later. So maybe not. I'll touch the shine of her skin later. Also, the shine of her clothes. Wait, clothes don't shine. So I think we're done with her for now. Oh wait, I'd say the hat needs something, but like, does it? Okay, maybe it does. Let's give some shout out to the hat. That is part of the image. Might as well. Wait. Oh yeah. That's right. This color is not shade. It's part of the downpour. Okay. Let's see. How am I gonna shade this? Wow, beautiful. Don't you like it when what you're coloring gets overwritten? I like it too, baby. Yeah. Also, since the sun's facing this way, it'd be reasonable to say that the shadow is going like this. Maybe not. Also, I don't need to shadow the red here because just because of its position, just consider it just being already shaded, and that's just the color of the red when it's shaded. I don't want to just recolor the red here. Sad I have to color over this. Hmm. Oh my god, it's not a straight line. A little better, not perfect, but that's not a straight line either. Sure. Let's see. Something amiss? No, I gotta change something. Let me see. Uh, let's see what happens when we paint bucket this stuff. Whoops. Not what we wanted. Hmm. Well, it looks reasonable. The shading edges over here. Don't really worry about that much. It does look weird, but not that bad. So the fact that the sun is coming from this direction. Probably should yeah cover this part with shade as well. Get the shape of the hat. Whoops. I should have just erased that. Never gonna finish it. I keep on undoing shit. I also have like a extra line over here just for fun. We don't want to paint bucket that yet. Yeah, making this red line was already pretty hard. Now trying to shade around it. You see, wonder why didn't I just put in a different layer? Just put it above it. Be done with it. Damn it. Just erase the shit later. Wow, it's eraser time. Making more work for myself. Uh, What's more red under there? Got some barking going. All right, let's see. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let us continue. I think that's it for her. She does look more lively now. Well, let's say if you remove what I currently did, I would remove this and this. This is where we started at, and we fully shaded her. Well, I mean, fully did a basic shade run on her. Looks better. Looks a little more, well, like you're there, or like she's there. I mean, not just copy paste. All right, there is more stuff on her to do, but for now, so let's add like the gradient, the what do you call that again? Yeah, the gradient part of it. I just need to know what layer is that. It's layer below the shading, above the base color. Part 2. God damn it. It's been an hour. Only done one part of it. It's only one of the characters. I need to do the other character very soon. Let's start with the hair. We're gonna do some gradients. So that would be increased hue, going to the right of the hue wheel. Let's get our paintbrush ready. And the most important thing is to only highlight, or to put masking tape, so to speak. Only highlight the parts that we're gonna do the gradient on. That includes this part right here. Is that all the hair? Oh shit! Did I? Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine actually, because it's under it. Pretty good. Let's start. Also remember to switch your layers whenever doing any gradient stuff, but then you had to select another layer for outlining. So what I want to do, you know what? Let's get the color again. Not necessarily like a darker color, just a more vibrant. Yeah, I'm liking that. Oh, yeah, it's also be a little, just a little more dark. That, as much as you can't see any difference, I can. That's what matters. They just add all the small things that you add to the image does add more, make it more, say, lively, but give it more oomph. I don't know about gradiating the shadow part of the hair, especially the fact that it's well under. I don't want to gradient too much because that's not the goal of gradients. It's just to like add a little extra, like a called spice. We're not making any spicy dishes, so we don't need too much of that shit. Just enough of it to make it taste different. That's enough for the highlight part. Let's do the wait. Let's do the actual highlight part, which is a little brighter, following the lights of the uh yeah, like that, following the shine of the hair, and then we gotta erase it some of it later because it might be too harsh. Like that. That was actually too harsh. Oops. I still need to highlight that part. Let's see. Not that bad. I mean, it might be a little too harsh on some parts. Okay, it actually is pretty harsh. Let's erase some of it, and then I think we're good. Up, up. Let's see it now. Okay, it's still a little too harsh. Okay, it's a little better. I mean, it might make this side look a little too colorful, which we don't want. Remember the original hair, the original color of the hair should still at least be visible. It's fine, I guess. What if I put it under? Oh, that makes it worse. We did this. What the fuck is that? Huh? Not the shading. It's this? Oops. Okay, that's dealt with. I don't know where that came from. See if it appears anywhere else. Some harsh lines. No. Okay. No. Shine that a bit. Just a bit. We good. Let's save that bad boy. And that's just the hair. Let's move to everything else. Not the clothing yet, because I'm gonna add something to that later. So the bag, I think. Maybe the skin as well. I could gradient the skin at least. I don't think that has anything to do with the. Actually, yeah, it has something to do with the effect I'm gonna put on later. So this is the bag, and then I'll move on to the next character. The bag, then the skin, then I'll move on to the next character, or the last one that is. Let's get the bag. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. We don't need this gradient. We don't need the gradient of the button. We will gradient it, but it's not part of the bag. So I want to get a vibrant version of the shadow. Just a little to the right, a little to the right on the hue, and this is the color. I don't know how to do this one properly since, I mean, the hue's only to make it like have a little texture to it. And you're not supposed to overdo it, or else it's gonna look bad. It look like some overdone makeup, which is never good. I mean, no, sometimes it's good, but it has to have a purpose. Overdoing a line should always have a color should always have a purpose. If there's no purpose, then just don't do it. All right, this part, the flap of the bag. Increase the hue, go red, and let's do it. Like I want to hue the under part of it a bit and a little bit of the over part. Let's erase stuff. Okay, what's that look like? Oh, I feel like I should do the light part of it. Mm-hmm. Going back on the hue a bit. Put it around the, not the button, really. Parts over here. Just watching someone do some arts and crafts. And I need to do it to the back as well. I don't need to, but oh wait, I forgot to put the shadow on the. Shadow on the finger part. So there. Okay, maybe this part looks a little sus. Do that a bit, just erase it. But not all of it, because what was the point of doing it if you erased all of it? This part's a little sus as well. And see a lick of bleeding. No. Okay. The gradients aren't necessarily doing the best on it, but I wouldn't say that I have to remove it entirely. Just like make it a little less. Erasing it a bit, but make sure it's not fully gone. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a little better. A little lighter on the gradient. Now, before we work on the thingy, I want to work on this button here. Turn off the lights. Let's see. A darker gradient, a little more blue. Make sure the airbrush is not too big because this is a button. Where's the sun coming from? That direction. So let's like just gradient the bottom of it. We don't need to do it like a light gradient on it because I just noticed the sun's already there to deal with that. And there. A little more roundness to or softness. I don't know what you'd explain, but it's different. I can't explain it, but it's different. So let's do the shadow. That's supposed to be over here. Where's my pen? Right over here. Since these hands are pretty close to the belt. Actually, they're not that close though. I mean, they get this one's the closest, so this one should be direct. This one should be like a little more. Wait, if it's direct, that means it shouldn't be so big. Like it's smaller because it's closer. The shadow, that is, it is smaller. This one's bigger because the finger's farther. This one should actually have like space because the finger is actually pretty far. There we go. Gradient's done. Oh yeah, it's the skin gradient before I'd continue on. A little more vibrant, a little more right side of the hue. We can do the blush later, and then we let's get the skin, shall we? We should add this. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Make sure to change your layers. Increase the size of the spray. Okay, let's do it. Actually, maybe let's make it a little more vibrant. A little. Okay, so what do we start here? The two vibrancies. This would probably be where there's like shadow. So we can use this to emphasize the shape of specific limbs. You don't want to do it too much on the face because face should be as flat as is. And also the fact that this is going to be blush later, you have to make sure the colors don't what we call interfere. We should also erase when necessary. How about the hand? Yeah, why not? Make it a little, add some hue to it, but not too much because it's got to make sense at least. This is also like pseudo shading. Let's say pseudo, just another version of shading. Here we want to do shade like it's like a counter shadow. Emphasize as a counter shadow. But also it emphasizes shadow, so we do both here. It has to be a light version of the hue to contrast the more vibrant version of it. Where are we? We could do this a bit. We could erase it a little bit later when we get to that point. Okay. What's next? Let's see. The light hueing of it. As you can see, it makes it brighter. We brighten the like shine spots, like the edge of the shoulder, not too much, like the edge here, wherever the sun's facing, parts of the hand. This is the shine that is. It can also intermingle with the aforementioned counter shadow that we've already placed. Mhm. I wonder where the shine's. Oh yeah, it's gonna be one here too. Right there. Uh, it's flat, not flat. All right. Wait, is it the thing still working? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're still live. Let me add the shine to this. I forgot where was the shine located. If it was located on the look at the other character I did. Where's the shine located? If it's located on the shade layer, or is it located on the white layer? Oh, it's located on the white layer. Go back. Also, let's remove the selection. Here we are. Should be white, not really, but it's not bad. I will do the shading. I mean the shading, the shine here. This one emphasizes what I usually do here. I put the white over here to emphasize like the cheekbone and the nose, but also the lips because they're supposed to shine, aren't they? Or not? Zoom in. I need a better angle at this. Okay, pretty good. Maybe a little overdone, but I'm okay with that. One, you don't want this too sharp because like your shoulder shines too much. She should be a little more centered. Better. Should there be a shine here? I don't think so. Still reason for it. But there should be a shine here. That's for sure. Got this part a little more. It has to be within the tone of the grabbing. Nice. Also do over here. It's like it's digging in. Like how the lips would dig in. Well, the shine on the lips would dig in. You would have to wait. I guess it's fine like that. And then we like have a streaks shine on the back of the leg over here because that's where the sun is. Even though the character is probably covering that, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Do we need to shine over here? No, I don't think your calves shine. Your thighs could shine, but I don't think your calves would shine. Unless you're buff. Got a lot of oil on you. Okay. There's no need to like shine the skin because the skin doesn't really reflect light that like a eyeball or a metal piece. I guess that's it for her. I mean, I still have to like do the vibrancy thing on the clothes, but I'll do that later because I need to do the other character first. Now, question is, do I stream the rest of me working on the character, or should I stop for now. It's been an hour and 30. It took an hour and 30 to do that shit. Jesus. It looks better, but this is what I did during this stream. It started off like this, then we added the shading to make it look, you know, in the area, and then we added the, well, I would say 50% of the highlighting, the gradient stuff to make it a little more vibrant, and then the shine, which was the glare. Actually, it's not really shine, it's glaring of the camera lens. It's reasonable. I don't need to worry about the background because the background's pretty much done. I'm just, as you can see, I mean, I can show the background some other time, but we're already done with the background. I just need to do finish her up, do the last, what would it be? 1/6, 1/7 left, and then I have to do her, the one that's grabbing onto the trainer. I want to drink. Let's see, an hour and 30. I guess I'll leave it here for now. I'll come back in like maybe a minute or two. Let's leave the screen like this. And if I feel like streaming, I'll continue it, which I'll start working on the, she's not a cat girl, she's a dog girl, mind you. It's Arcanine. I'll work on her. Let's see. Her. But if I don't feel like it, like I'm a little too tired, then I'll probably just end the stream when I come back. 2 minutes. All right. Gotta mute the. No, be back. So just look at the image while we're here. Gotta BRB. I'll be back. But like I said, if I don't feel like it by the time I come back in 2 minutes, probably just end stream there. So yeah. Alrighty. Yep, the stream's still working. So I guess I'll work on some of her at least. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. Start with the hair. Maybe after the hair I'll leave, but the hair is pretty long. I'll do the hair first, and then I'll think. Oh well. After every point of the drawing, I will see if I will continue or not. Let's do the hair, shall we? God damn it. Okay, is this color ever used anywhere? Kinda. I'll just make my own color for the shading. Oh god, it's actually worse. Okay, I'll keep the color, thank you. Okay, we'll use this color for the shading and of their hair. Let's start. Let's begin. Do the shadows. Do it. Hmm. Be careful of any lines here that were only drawn in the color layer. Also, since the sun's going this way, I have to remember that like this is not a shade. He is, yes, behind her, but the sun is going this way, so remember that. Did my thing go? Fuck. Daughter. Not bad. Okay, since the sun's going this way and there's nothing covering it, we shade here. But like the size of my brush to be just a little. And also, it should be a little more shaded because she's like, facing downwards. She's not really facing the camera, more like facing downwards. So technically, she should be accumulating more shadow than the trainer does. But yeah, keep that in my mind. My mind's real solid. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh. Ooh. We can do a sharp up here actually. A V. Not too long of a V, but a V nonetheless. Gee, where is my redoer? Okay, how long is that? I gotta think about it. Not the messaging. There we go. Mm-hmm. Continue. So, showing the hair here. Actually might take another 20 minutes or some shit. Uh, another V. Ah, that's what that was. So, remember this part's like a little more shaded than usual. It's like the this where the hair comes from, the scalp. And also, I could like add in more like hair detail here if I want to. I don't really need to, but also here there is shading, even though it's against the sun. But just remember, don't put too much because it is against the sun. So it should at least be like properly curved. Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet, pretty ballsy. Mm-hmm. Realistically, I'd shade this a little more shadowy, but I want to keep this image bright, so you don't need too much shadow on it. That's not how that works. I feel like this should be shaded because but then again, you'd have to show like this whole side over here, which is behind bangs, which I don't want to do. I don't want to shade it too much because like it's supposed to be a bright image, not a dark one. I think that's pretty much it for the hair. Hey, for the front part of the hair. I don't need to elaborate on this any further. I could do this, but yeah, it's not gonna. It doesn't look good. But I can't just leave it like flat. Like mm, yeah, something like this. It doesn't look great, but like it's not that bad from a distance. Yeah, if your picture looks good from a distance, but not up close, then draw more. So let's do the ponytail. Let's shade up the bulbs of the ponytail, like a round something, something real nice. Mm-hmm. How's this gonna be? Like this. We'll eat this side of shadow. Singing a song that what is currently being played? Nothing that bad, but I can't hear it because actually I don't even know if it's visible on the stream. It should be, right? I mean, I'll never know because the VOD will be different. I mean, it's okay if it's the stream is just silent. I'm here to see some images, some coloring, not listen to music, but music's cool too. Oh shit, this is part of the color layer. Wait, what? That's not good. I gotta be careful when shading this part. This is part of the color layer. I'll have to. Oh my god, it's more work for me. I gotta erase shit. At least I'll make the hair thinner because I'll be eating up the black lines like a monster. that didn't know how to layer their things properly. Yeah, why isn't this? Why is this on a different layer? What was I doing? I literally drew this part yesterday. Mm. When I'm gonna do the shading, especially the fact that I'm gonna be eating the black lines. Not gonna be good. Oh my god, it looks awful. A little curved, but not so curved. I don't want straight, but reasonable. Okay. This part's gonna be a little hard. Oh my god, I realized it's still not part of the underlayer. Uh-huh. Erase that later. Oh wait, also wait, I can't make that like bleed for too long. Something like that. And then, huh, huh. Even I'm baffled how I drew this. So this line, does like this. We ah, a little more curved. Nice. This part is a shade. So what I want to do is, just cover it all, I guess. Talk about this under part over here. Just erase the. We're gonna paint bucket this shit. We're gonna erase the wherever the line is. Actually, no way. We can just draw the line. That'd be more economical to just draw the line than to erase it like this, like a maniac over here. So I gotta redraw this line over here. I'm not gonna redraw everything because I'm lazy. But yeah, let's do it. You don't need to line it here, just need to do this one. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Also, yeah, do this line as well. Get this whole thing going down. Oh, shit. How did I get this line? You don't want to like too. That's not right. That's not bad. Okay, that'll work. Line this up too. We don't want it too thick because it's not supposed to be thick. And then okay, let's see this colored. Beautiful. Beautiful. God damn it. Okay. I think that's everything. So I think it will not bleed into. Actually, it will. Cover this boy up. So we got first dibs on this. Next dibs on, see if it'll bleed. It does. I think this is the part I'm missing. Bam. It didn't bleed. Okay, this part looks weird. I feel like we don't need the shadow over here. They're like a bit excessive. I'll just like make the line here a little more curvy, more sharp. Mm. Wait a second. Okay, let's just finish this last lace of fucking hair. Oh, like it looks like this part is like the shadow for the hair over there, like this. Yet there's no shadow for this part. Let's complete that. On the shadow layer, right? Uh-huh. I don't want it to be like curving because I still have to follow the hair going upwards. Can we curve properly? Yeah. I feel like dehydrated and tired. The last part I have to do is this part, the downward lace. So the sun's coming in this direction, and we flip the shadow from the left to the right, left to the right, right to the left. Also have to deal with that fucking black line. Do it later. I'll just erase that one because I'm lazy. Where is it? Nothing else to do. Mind you, it's gonna be 2 hours, and I have not. I've only done the hair. Since the shadow it would go like this. I think I'll just follow this up like this. But do it like this. Yeah. Fuck. Not the best shading, but it works. Off, but okay. You don't notice it from afar. Actually, I should make it more curved. Oh, like that. Banana. Okay, last part. Let's actually draw the line because this one's a little too hard to deal with in terms of erasing. Let's shade over that entirely. Not this though. We can deal with this later. It's like this. And then let's eat this side. And then we paint bucket it. Look at that line, it's awful. Okay, let's clean up this line. And then clean up this line. Why am I doing this? Okay. That's the hair. That's the hair for you. Oh wait, eraser time. Beautiful. Okay, so hair's done. Well, I mean, the shadow of the hair's done. I need the shadow of everything else, the hue of everything else. Okay, but for now, I guess I'll end the stream for now. It's already been 2 hours. I know I said it says 3, which I mean, I think if I continued it for another hour, I'd be able to complete her since it's not like her whole body's visible, just her leg here, her half her leg here, her upper right side of her chest, the arms, the other arm. Not that much compared to her being her full body, but yeah. Do it later. I need a rest. I might get carpal tunnel if I continue it, so. I mean, I would though. I'd gladly get carpal tunnel to finish this image. But I should end it now. 2 hours? It's good enough. Good enough stream. So let's see. Other than her shadow hair, we've completed this stream, which I mean, by the time I stream, the image should be done. We started off like this, and then we added the shine, we added the shade and other shine, and then we added the hueing, increasing the hue of the image, making it more colorful. Indeed. So, not bad. Let me look at that glimpse of the background. I'm still gonna like add more to the background. Here's a glimpse of the background. I don't want to zoom in too much or zoom out too much. Yeah, pretty good. Trying to emulate a style here. Well, I mean the Pokemon style, since that is the subject of the image. Anyways, I'll continue this some other time, and I probably won't stream it because I'll just be in maybe 2 hours. So I'll continue this in 2 hours. Give myself a break, or maybe not break. I can actually work or something, even though it's Saturday. Anyways, good for the stream. Pretty nice face. To say so myself. Find this image somewhere, like floating in the internet somewhere. Yeah, I need to take a break. The longer I stall, the shorter the break is. So, I don't know. Looks pretty good to me. I guess I'll just end the stream right now. So if you're watching on VOD, then I don't know. Good for you. So it's goodbye for now. I don't know, toast some pizza. Sounds like a good idea. I shut down this computer. Damn, it's hot in this room. But yeah, goodbye. I'm gonna go eat and then watch some stuff. Maybe work a little.